What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a Friday edition of Morning Scone, presented by Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, and Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Glad to have you hanging out with us here on this gorgeous Friday. I'm only going to say it's gorgeous because it's not really gorgeous. Maybe I'm going to speak that into existence in hopes that maybe, just maybe, we get some nicer weather today and LSU and South Carolina are able to play game two. For the second consecutive day, we are live on YouTube. Facebook and YouTube. So thanks for being here. If you are on Facebook, please like the page, share the post, like the page, share the post, like the page, share the post. If you're on YouTube, please, if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe and also hit the like button, the little thumbs up. That is critically important. The like button, the little thumb up, tells YouTube's algorithm, hey, show this to more people. So super important, super important, and we're very grateful. Thank you. Okay, let's say some good mornings here. See what y'all got. Jonathan Martin, Breezy Bro, Kelly Gross, Brock Pendarvis, Dylan Landry, Megan Hurst. Good morning, Reagan Lee. Morning, Matt. Love to see what the Tigers did last night. How about Landon? Marceau was magnificent. No other way to say it. He was just absolutely phenomenal. The thing about Marceau's day is when you go 7 innings pitched, no runs on 3 hits, 12 strikeouts against a team that admittedly is 13th in the SEC in batting average, but top 5 in the country in home runs. They really are similar to LSU. They're a team that pounded the baseball early in conference or in non-conference play, hit a ton of homers. Wes Clark was leading the nation in homers. But anyway, when you get that kind of performance out of Marceau, that is a performance of a bona fide ace, not just your Friday night guy, like a bona fide ace, like what you expected to get this year from Jaden Hill, what you got from Alex Lang, and what you got from Aaron Nola, and aces at the front of LSU staff for so many years. Like, that's what Marceau is developing into this year. And good for him, man, because this is a money year for him, right? I mean, this is a year where, that's a guy that passed on $2 million when he came to LSU. And it certainly looked like through the first couple of years, he was never going to be able to recoup that, that missed opportunity. But boy, he continues pitching the way he is now, commanding the strike zone, both sides of the plate, commanding 3 pitches. His changeup is filthy. Like, it looks like a fastball, and then it just dies. I mean, how many times did you see guys swinging right over the top of that changeup yesterday? He's in a groove. It was awesome to see. And you can beat anybody. Like, if Marceau's going to go out there and give you 7 innings and not allow a run, you can beat anybody if the other team doesn't score. Awesome game, man. Awesome job on Marceau. So much fun to watch. Some great defense behind him, too. How about when Carolina had runners on second and third, the play that Jordan Thompson made? That was in a 2-0 ball game. I mean, if that ball gets by Thompson, you're tied. With 2 outs, runners are moving. That's just a critical play, man. So the play Thompson made at home as well, with the runner at third, ground ball. And he was at regular depth. It wasn't like he was playing in. And there just ain't too many guys who are, people have talked about his arm. There's not too many people that are playing regular depth that field a routine ground ball that are going to be able to come home with it when the runner's taken off on contact. I mean, that and to have him beat him by 3-4 steps, incredible. So great job by the Tigers. Awesome win. Definitely needed it. And like we talked about, that was the one you had to get in this series. It was the game you absolutely had to get in this series. Carolina on game ones, we talked about this. They were 1-3. Game twos, they're 3-1. Game threes, they're 4-0. Statistically, your best chance of winning a game in the series was last night, and LSU got it. That was awesome. You also got into their bullpen early. Farr only went 5 innings, like we talked about. They went to Lloyd, who's their best reliever, and it was in a 2-0 ball game. So, I mean, I think they felt like Kingston felt like he still had a chance to win the game. He had to go to his best guy. So the fact that Carolina, Lloyd threw 29 pitches, I don't think he's done for the weekend, but I can't imagine he pitches tonight. Same with Devin Fontenot, obviously, but I didn't love running Fontenot back out there for the ninth, not with a 5-0 lead. But anyway, great day all around. Lana Marie Gurney, good morning. Evans Bushnell from Richmond, Texas. Evans Bushnell, good morning. What's the mattress you and Terrio bought? Time for a new one. So, Evans, it's called Dr. Green's Ideal Mattress. If you go to sleepoutsidethebox.com, sleepoutsidethebox.com, you'll see it right there. Dr. Craig Green, Baton Rouge orthopedist at Brock, incidentally. He developed the mattress, and they are e-commerce. There are brick and mortar stores that carry it. So if you go to their website, sleepoutsidethebox.com, you can find a brick and mortar near you if you want to go see it, lay on it, whatever. But it's fantastic. It's a game changer. I mean, we hadn't bought a new mattress since we got married. So it's one of those things where it's almost embarrassing. Like, you don't realize how bad your mattress is until you're sleeping on a good mattress again. So yeah, Evans, cannot recommend highly enough. Chris Williams, morning Scone. What a show Marceau put on. Defense played extremely well. Yeah, they did. Let me jump over to YouTube here. Shout out some of these folks. If you're on Facebook, remember we are now streaming on my YouTube channel as well. So if you'd prefer to watch on YouTube, just jump over to YouTube. It's the Matt Moscona YouTube channel is where we are. So feel free to jump over there if you prefer YouTube. And by the way, 13 people watching on YouTube, only 7 people have hit the like button. That's a 12 watch. Please, if you're watching, please hit the like button. Just hit the little thumbs up. I can't even begin to tell you how important that is, especially as we're growing YouTube. So thank you. Please hit the little thumbs up. Cliff Nelson, great night at the box. Hashtag Team Drew. Thank you, Cliff. Trivia Carter, a.k.a. Cajun Marine. What's up? Tad Page, good morning. Thank you all. I appreciate you all for hitting the likes. Thank you. Landon was dealing. Crowd was fired up. Excited, too, to get more and more people in there. Jeff McKiffin, good morning. Stephen Miller, good morning. Saw Stephen Miller out at the box last night. Well, I didn't see him. I saw his posts from the box last night. By the way, Stephen Miller was wearing his Hudco hat out at the box, and you can get your Hudco hat Saturday, 6 p.m. Bo Roo. We'll be there 6 until. The live music is from 6 to 9. But Hudco Hat Party Part 2, and great news, Mr. Jeff Hudson and his wife Sherry, Jeff Hudson of Hudco fame, he's going to be in town. So his daughter, Lindsay, is a freshman at LSU. And so Jeff and Sherry are coming to move her. They're in Shreveport, coming to move her back home after the semester, and so they're going to stay in town and hang out for the Hudco Hat Party. So y'all can actually meet the man behind the Hudco on Saturday if y'all come out. So again, 6 o'clock Saturday, Bo Roo in Electric Depot. Hopefully the weather cooperates. Live music. Come get you a Hudco hat. Have some dinner. Be a good time. Brady Smith, morning Matt, YouTube stream looks great. Thank you, Brady. Appreciate that. As we've talked about, I mean, YouTube is a video platform. It was made for things like this. Facebook was not. The reason we're on Facebook was obviously just audience on Facebook was already there, and it's just been cumbersome trying to arrange one stream that I can send to both places. But so what I'm doing now is I'm on my Surface here on Facebook, and I'm on my iPhone here on YouTube. So anyway, however you're watching, thank you. Oh, by the way, the other thing we got to talk about. What a day yesterday, y'all. My God, what a day. Nikki Fargas resigns. She had 1 year left on her deal. WFB reported she is going to go into private business. Massive disappointment. When Nikki Fargas had a championship pedigree, having played at Tennessee, won championships at Tennessee. I believe she was on Pat Summitt's staff for a minute. Became a head coach at UCLA. Was one of the up and coming rising stars when LSU hired her 10 years ago. And LSU, of course, was coming off 5 straight Final Fours, and she just never recruited at that level. She just could not maintain the success, and that program has regressed into obscurity. So I think the onus is on Scott Woodward and the LSU higher ups to decide, what do you want to be in women's basketball? Do you want to be a contender? Because if you do, go get Kim Mulkey. She makes about 2.5 or two. I think maybe 2.27 is what I read that she makes at Baylor. Are you willing to pay 2.5? Are you willing to pay 2.7? Are you willing to pay 3 for a women's basketball coach? Are you willing to pay your women's basketball coach more than you're paying your men's basketball coach? And if the answer is no, then okay, go hire the next up and comer that you can get for $700K and keep losing money and hope that you catch lightning in a bottle. Or if you really want to get people excited and win championships in that sport, go get Kim Mulkey. Now, or don't. I mean, I'm not going to tell you that I'm so super passionate about Lady Tiger basketball that I'm going to pound the table and demand all this stuff, but I'll tell you this much. When they were winning and going to Final Fours, I was interested. I watched. We talked about it on the show. We don't talk about it at all anymore because they're not interesting. So, never made only 2 Sweet 16 appearances, missed the tournament 4 times, awful roster turnover and attrition, never recruited at any elite level. It was long overdue. So, Nikki Fargas out. And then also, Cam Thomas made it official, and then Andre Hyde and Jalen Cook both entered the transfer portal as well. Busy day, like a big news dump of a day. So anyway, again, if you're on Facebook, please like the page, share the post, like the page, share the post. 57 watching on Facebook, 13 over there on YouTube, and I love the fact that there are 13 watching and 13 likes. So thank you all for that very, very much. Adam Touche, good morning. Pat Huseman, good morning. Chris Williams, negative Nancy's were quiet last night. Generally how it works. When they win, they don't have anything to say. That's why I generally have no interest at all in talking to the people who are negative whenever LSU loses, and they know who they are. They come out of the woodworks to bitch whenever they lose, and they pile on Paul Maneri and all sort of stuff. But when they win, crickets. Crickets. Brandon DeVille, thoughts on Fontenot coming out in the 9th, burning him for today. Do you think they could have gone with an upperclassman in the 9th to get 3 outs, George Vedmeyer? Brandon, I was actually texting with Stephen Miller while that was happening. You can always text me, by the way. 396-4400, 396-4400. A lot of you text me during the game. Feel free. Cliff text me during the game. Kirk text me during the game. 396-4400. I hated it, Brandon, with a 5-run lead. Maneri said last week when they were at Kentucky on Friday he wasn't comfortable with an 8-run lead. But I don't get it. Fontenot goes 3 up, 3 down, strikes out the side in the 8th. You get him run support. It's 5-0. Why are you running Fontenot back out there in the 9th? You can have him ready. Hey, man, look, just be on alert. Well, actually, no, because he'd be out. Have Edwards on alert, just in case. But run Vetmeyer out there. Run a guy that's pitched a ton for you and say, just throw strikes. Just throw it over the plate. I don't care if they hit it. I don't care if you give up a run. I don't care if you give up 2 runs. I don't care if you give up 3 or 4 runs. Just don't give up 5 runs. Throw it over the plate. Let them hit it. Let them get themselves out. And I just don't understand Vernon Fontenot. 35 pitches. Maneri said after the game that he's not necessarily done for the weekend. I certainly can't imagine him pitching today. I don't know if they're going to play today with the weather, but yeah, I don't get it. Brandon Atchison, Marceau was awesome. How about the freshman Thompson throwing a guy at the plate? It was at normal depth. Yep, mentioned that. Not to mention the ball he dove at, saving 2 runs, getting out, no doubt. He was awesome, man. He was awesome. I think Fondo could still go tonight if needed. No way. Not to throw 35 pitches last night. But he could come back Sunday potentially to give you an inning. But that's the other thing, man. We've seen it so many times. Fontenot's not effective when he pitches on back-to-back days. That's the other thing I don't understand. Like, we know Fontenot as a max effort guy is not as effective the more you use him. So you got what you needed, which was a 1-2-3-8. Then you got the run support. What are you doing? Anyway. John Bro, morning Matt Landon was on fire. Dugas been really good. How about the home run? Dugas in the first set the tone, man. Tigers had a lot of opportunities to blow that thing open early and just didn't. That was the disappointing part. If there was one negative, that was it. LSU left 7 on base. I don't know how many of those were in scoring position, but yeah. And how about Cade Beloso as well? 2 for 3, homered. And the one time they got him out, he hit a missile towards second base. The guy was just playing in right field and threw him out. So Beloso's feeling it, man. That is awesome, awesome, awesome to see. Look at 16 watching, 17 likes. Thank you all on YouTube. I appreciate that. Shout out to Shelby Kelly. For the record, I'm all for getting Mulkey. Good deal. Brent Torres, what's up? Stephen Miller, what was the ruling on infield LSU has to play? Oh, LSU plays Sunday. It would be. Oh no, they won't play Sunday. They would play 2 7-inning games Saturday. I see what you're saying. Yes. No, they would not play Sunday. They would play a 7-inning doubleheader on Saturday, which I hate, by the way. I hate that a 7-inning game counts in the standings the same as a 9-inning game. Hate it. Stupid. Hang on, Drew's backpack's beeping. Brandon English, good morning. Christian Cameron, good morning. Where's the like button on YouTube? So Brandon, if it's the little thumbs up, you might have to X out of the chat to see the thumbs up and then go right back into the chat. And you see the comments. Hang on one second. Hey, bud. You want to go say hi to that show? You want to go say hi to that show? No. Okay. As always, shout out to Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. 6 locations in the greater Baton Rouge area. Of course, you need an orthopedist. Go to Brock, just what you do. Let's see, where are we? Today is a St. Lillian day for Drew, so only got a few more minutes. Trivia, any football news? Not really, man. Gosh, I forgot to put this in there as well. Jake Johnson, Mac Johnson's brother, number 1 tight end in the country for 2022, has committed to the Tigers. So yesterday was a big-time news dump of a day. It was crazy. So anyway, let's see, Matt, keep in mind there's no upvote button when using the YouTube app. Yeah, there is. 100% there is. I use it all the time. You just have to be vertical, I would assume. You might be able to get that way. And then if you have to, just X out of the chat, so you're not looking at the live stream of comments, and it should be right under the video. All right, let's see a few more. Jonathan Martin, that's the best LSU's played in years. Glad to see Beloso playing good, much better when LSU's much better when he does. I don't know if I would say it's the best that they played in years, Jonathan, but they definitely got a dominant performance from their ace. I mean, remember, look, they were awesome last year at that tournament in Minute Maid when Jaden Hill was untouchable. But Anyway, neither here nor there. But yes, he was awesome. Last night was awesome. Wayne Blanchard, good morning. John Sanders, morning, Matt. Try to stay dry. Amen to that. Y'all, we are loading up roof inspections too. So if you are in the greater Baton Rouge area, you probably had hail. Give us a shout at HUDCO and set up a free roof inspection. You don't even have to be home. I mean, it. We will get you on the books. Someone will get to your house, get up on the roof. We'll look for roof damage. If there is roof damage, we'll help you file the claim. You don't have to do anything. We'll do it all, and work with your insurance company to get your claim approved and get you a new roof. And you only pay your deductible. So check your policy, see what your wind hail deductible is, and we'll go from there. HUDCOroofing.com, HUDCOroofing.com. And the HUDCO hat parties tomorrow, Saturday, 6 p.m., Beau Rue. Colton Mack, good morning. Kirk Taylor, Jamie Leday, Mark Vatanovich. Will the LSU spring game get canceled due to a soggy field? No, Mark. What they would do, and if you remember, they did this 2 years ago, the last time they played the spring game. They played the first half, and there was lightning, so they went to the indoor facility to play the second half. So if there's bad weather, because remember, the spring game is still a practice, and you're going to use every practice that you can get. So they would just go play it indoors. I hope it doesn't come to that, but if it does, that's what they would do. Pelicans Wizards tonight. Zion's becoming a megastar. He's so much fun to watch, y'all. If you're not watching him, you should. But tonight I'll be watching LSU baseball. Why would Cam Thomas leave LSU early? He isn't going to be a first-round pick at that height. Mark, are you crazy? Mark, I don't know if you're joking. Like, Cam Thomas is a lock to be a first-round pick. My prediction is he won't get out of the teens. The lowest he will go is 19, and he will probably go higher than that. No disrespect, Mark, but if you think that Cam Thomas isn't going to be a first-round pick, you're high. All right, a couple more. Love you though, Mark. Stephen Davidson, Rigby from Troy, is from Louisiana, been there 10 years, lost 6 games this season. I don't know what that is. That women's coach? Again, I don't know. I'm not telling you I know anything about women's basketball. I don't know anything about it. I just know if you want to be good, make the investment. Otherwise, don't expect people to care. Watford is not a late first rounder, Mark. Watford will be a second rounder, but I do think he gets drafted. Mark, who gets to start in LSU spring game? It's going to be Max Johnson. Is it too early to pull the plug on Stan Van Gundy? Yes. You're halfway through the first season. Edwards should be out there or someone else. Edwards. Oh, Garrett Edwards. Oh, no. See, I wouldn't have put, no. In the ninth? No, because you need, Edwards is your closer, man. Like, you need to save a potential starter on Sunday. You save that arm. Like, you're 5-0 in the ninth. Just use an arm. Throw out Theo Millis. Throw out Trent Vettmeyer. Like, if you want the lefty, go with Hasty. Like, just run somebody out there that can throw the ball over the plate and get you 3 outs without giving up 5 runs. Kelly, good morning. Sidney Bonnet, like you said, had to have Friday. Wasn't taking any chances with our inconsistent at best bullpen. But see, that's Sidney, you're wrong. Like, God, it's like at this point, LSU doesn't have consistent depth in the bullpen, but you know the arms you can count on. And with a 5-0 lead, you can run out there any of the guys I just mentioned, but have Garrett Edwards on standby if you need him. Chris, walks were down 2. I think we gave up 5 walks. Let's see. LSU walked on the night. 2. Marceau walked 1. Fontenot walked 1. Oh, did you mean LSU hitters? LSU hitters walked 4 times on the night, if you're curious. Hey, Dad, good morning. Going to see Crystal Poche. That's Crystal over at Restored Motions. Actually, Adam Zarang over at Insurance Network of Louisiana asked me for her contact this week. I'm telling y'all, you got pain, go see Crystal. She does not take insurance, unfortunately, but whatever pain you have, she will work out of you. Restored Motions, I'm telling you. I had past tense, chronic back pain. Not no more. Kevin Boudreaux, excited about picking up the number 1 tight end, Johnson. If Gilbert does, in fact, come back, put 2 tight ends on the field. Kurt Travinsky should be catching. Kurt, get out of here. I hope that says shouldn't be catching, Kurt. Or either that or you're just trying to trigger me. Dale, LSU going to waste more funds on another girls' basketball coach. Not if they get a coach that can win, Dale. Devin Kelly, what's up, man? Mark height isn't it? Mark, Cam Thomas is 6'4". Like, Mark, he is going to be a first round pick. He's going to be a teens pick in the first round. You're kind of outside of your mind. Anyway. Okay, we're just about to be done, y'all. I got to get Drew Dress 805. Thanks to everybody who's watched. Real quick, back to YouTube. Strong Side Sports and Collectibles. Yo, what's up? Trivia double shot of whiskey tomorrow. If y'all are up for it, I'll tell you what I'll do. If y'all are up for it, I will do either a companion show during spring game or Facebook Live or YouTube Live after the spring game. Y'all let me know if you're down for it. Brent Torres, whiskey and wine for the spring game. Well, it can't be whiskey and wine in terms of like, it can't be me and Jordy, but we'll see what, if y'all want me to go live, I will. Chance Mercant. Off subject, was Andy Canizero. Where? Andy Canizero is coaching high school baseball in New Orleans. Cliff, are 2 basketball players in the portal making room for Wade to get more transfers? Yes. Carl the Cat, wasted Fontenot for the rest of the weekend? Probably. Although Maneri said he's not necessarily done, said they could bring him back. But bring him back, definitely not bringing him back today. What time is the spring game? Noon. Spring game's at noon, baseball's at 2 tomorrow. So, weather permitting. Okay, y'all, we got to be done. I got to get Drew ready, get him to school. As always, shout out to Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, and of course, HUDCO Roofing, HUDCOroofing.com. Thank y'all so much. So much. If you're on, let's see, 17 people watching on YouTube, 21 likes. I love it. If you have not yet hit the like and the subscribe, subscribe on YouTube. Thank you. Facebook, like and share. Y'all have an awesome day, and we will see you for Locked On LSU podcast and AFR at 3 with Mr. The Riot, Ryan Terrio himself. Okay, y'all, we're done.